Frank Warren comments on the possibility of Conor Benn versus Chris Eubank taking place on the same night as Fury versus Usyk. This comes after Eddie Hearn suggested someone will have to move from the December 23rd date.
And Hearn indicated that perhaps someone, whether it's you or him, would have to move their show. What do you make of that? Because I'm assuming you feel your show's a hell of a lot bigger.
We better move our one, you know. I mean, it's only the unified. If it happens, it's only the unified heavyweight title with 4 belts on the line. How many belts is the Conor Benn and?
I reckon they'll find somebody.
How many belts is it for? And what belts is it for? And do you mean that fight of great interest around the world? Do me a favour. Have I really got to answer that one?
Well, I'm guessing, just to be on the record of it, you wouldn't want to move your show for that reason.
We ain't moving. Whenever that fight's on, it ain't being moved for anything, because it's the only fight it's the biggest fight in the world of boxing. It's the biggest fight this century in the heavyweight division. This century. So, what do you want me to say?
Speaking of Fury versus Usyk, former Usyk opponent Tony Bellew broke down how he would fight the Ukrainian if he was Fury.
You box him. Because you know, if you try and fight him and get rid of him, you're going to lose. You box him.
Because when people say about Fury's size and he's going to be too big for Usyk,
take it away from him. Yeah. You'll take the size away from him. The size won't be. Don't get me wrong. I've always said size is what beats Alexander Usyk, but you have to be able to utilise that size. So to utilise your size, you've got to walk a man down, pressure him, and bully him. If you try and get rid of Alexander Usyk and bully him, you will play right into his hands. Not a problem at all. You have to box him. You have to draw him to you, bring him to you, draw his mistakes.
Jon Fury breaks down a potential matchup between his son and Jon Jones in boxing and MMA, and also mentions that he is certain Tyson will step into the octagon in the future.
Let me tell you, as a boxer, Tyson, if you're a non-boxer, you'll chop your face off. But it's what you revert to and what rules you accept, isn't it? Now, like I said in a previous video, let Jon Jones do what he does best. Let Tyson do what he does best. And Tyson can mix it up a bit. He can nut, you can elbow, you can knee, you can do this, that, and the other. And his bodily strong. He's got the strength of a Cretan bull, Tyson. You know, and you wouldn't. Let me tell you, a bit of training for that job for Tyson. It'd be a match-up. But as a boxing match, no, nobody can touch Tyson in a boxing match. No. But Tyson, if he was going to fight these kind of men, obviously he's going to take training to do it. But when you train a man to do something, it's a different, all new ball game. Tyson can be learned to do his game, but he can't be learned to do Tyson's game, because it's a skill set.
Right. And do you think Tyson would actually do that? Do you think he would ever have a mixed fight?
1,000,000% course.
He would?
Yeah, absolutely.
Gervonta Davis shows love to Floyd Mayweather, posting a video on Instagram, whilst also sharing a DM between the pair. The message reads, "You the best to ever do it. I'm glad I was fortunate enough to rub shoulders with you." To which Floyd replied, "I will always be here for you." Lee defeated Josh Warrington by 7th round knockout in what was an action-packed fight from the first round. After the bout, Warrington's manager Steve Wood called for a rematch to take place next, instead of a potential Lee Wood versus Cordina matchup, which Eddie Hearn stated was a possibility.
The big thing about it wasn't even a close fight, was it? Josh Warrington was winning that fight easy, he was dominating it, he hurt him 3 or 4 times, obviously he was put down, he did wobble back to his corner, but he was up at 10, there was a minute for him to recover. He should have given him that minute. Bad decision. And I think Lee's already said he's willing to give the rematch to Josh. Josh has said he's willing to go up to 9-4 and meeting there. It's a no-brainer. Eddie should just make this fight and everyone will go to arena. And obviously you'll find out who the best man is when they're both at 9-4 and they're both strong and fit. And it's what everybody wants to see. So I don't know why we should say and talk about other things. This has got to be a rematch because he was winning that fight and the referees took it off him.
KSI gets hyped ahead of his fight with Tommy Fury.
Baby, it's fight week! Is you ready? I'm ready, baby. Is you ready? I'm so ready. Yes, smoke time! Are you ready, Ams?
Oh, every day, man. Come on, he's on time.
Pumped? Are you pumped? He's not pumped.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.